Hi, here we are with a 1973 Red Cougar Convertible XR7. It has the 351 two-barrel carburetor, single exhaust. Some nice options on it. It has the tilt steering wheel. And you'll notice that the steering wheel is in excellent condition. But there we are showing the tilt. Nice tilt steering wheel. The wheel is in nice shape. It's got the horn button all the way around the outside. The dash on this car is perfect with no cracks, and for a California car, it's really surprising that all the rubber is in very pliable and in good condition. Again, the dash is all intact and complete. It's got the full console, power windows. It actually has a power front seat. Although I powered it forward and now it won't go back. I'm not sure why. But it is a power front seat. And again, this car is a very solid California car. It carpet's in nice shape. The seats show some wear, and it is what it is. Closes nice. I can open the trunk up and show you inside the trunk. Really solid. We showed you the underside of the car. Now here's inside the trunk. Somebody put a nice mat in here, but the original, it's got a spare. I don't know if it's the original or not, but the jack is complete with the, looks like a lock. Never saw that before. Yeah, look at that. How interesting is that, Bob? It's got a lock.
Looks like a, oh, okay.
But anyways, look underneath the floor mats of this car. It's just, again, solid as can be underneath here, all around. I don't want to pull it up too much and tear anything. This car has the sequential turn signals that blink all the way across the back. That's typical of these. Look at that, a lock for the spare. That's pretty interesting. But that's worth a few bucks. No, I don't want to do that now. Look at that. All right, so there you are inside the trunk. The lip is very nice shape. Close the trunk. The quarter panels on this car are pretty solid. There is some rust on the front here, as I showed you on the other video. You know, the car's straight. There's no dents in it. Very straight. Somebody put the aftermarket molding on, probably dealer installed. The car's straight. It needs the bumpers re-chromed. There's pitting on a lot of the pot metal on this car. Under the hood, pretty intact like it's original. New radiator, radiator hoses, radiator cap, recent battery. It is a two-barrel. 351 motor, air-conditioned car. Although it's not cold, it does blow, but it's not cold. The car sat for 30 years, so it would need charged. Brand new alternator, and recent cap and wires. So that's that. She closes. That's a big old hood. But again, looking down this side of the car, I mean, for the most part, a paint job and some new bumpers, this would be a really nice driver. There you are. Want to look at the VIN number, Bob?
I'll get it with a still.
Okay. Does this have a convertible boot? I don't think there's a convertible boot for this one. Don't have the boot for this one. Okay, here we are driving the 73 Cougar Convertible. The car, you know, it's a decent driver. It has a lot of new mechanical parts. You notice inside here, look how nice the dash is. California car, there's not a crack in the dash. There's not a crack in the steering wheel. has that neat horn around the lip, is where the horn is. Tachometer, speedometer showing 58,000 miles. I'm certain that's 158,000. Looks like an aftermarket AM/FM radio in it. Floor shift with the full console, and tilt wheel, and that's that. It has a power seat, power driver's seat. However, I powered it the whole way forward and now it won't power back. So I can feel it trying to go, but it's not. It does tilt and lean forward. But anyways, the car drives and shifts nice. Steers well. A little noise in the front, I don't know what it is. Something's rattling. The car, as we mentioned, has all new brakes all the way around that. It just stops perfectly straight. Nice and smooth, very nice stopping. The exhaust is leaking, so it will need replaced. You can hear it. .351 motor, doesn't smoke or anything. Even when you first start it, there's no smoke, no ticking. I mean, it runs well. Here we are on the 73 Cougar Convertible, California car, and we're going to show you the underneath of the undercarriage of how rust-free it is from California. Here we are here looking in there in the inside the fenders. You can see everything's pretty clean and no rust other than surface. Here we are, no indications of ever any accidents. All the way across, same way on the other side. Looking at the front end over here, you can see new brake calipers, new brake hoses, and again, look how dry the suspension is here. Looking at the motor, it looks like there is a little bit of dampage around the oil pan, but that would be the only place. Again, brake calipers and hoses, new tires. We'll show you from the top as well. There's a brand new radiator in the car as well. Working our way back, I want to show you how rock solid the car is on the frame. I mean, this is all solid as can be. All the floor pans are solid. I mean, just unbelievable. And there's the original factory undercoat. There's some dampage around the transmission pan also. Around the bottom, it looks like the rear seal might be damp. But again, the car drives good, and very original car. You can see the floor pans, and this is just on a convertible, this bracing here, how rock solid everything is. There's some undercoat here, you know, from the factory, just the sound deadening undercoat. But the frame rail is nice here. A little buggered up here, might have caught something, but it's just solid. All right, turning around, the same thing on this side. Very solid all the way through the pans. Again, working our way back. This car even has original exhaust, although there are a couple of leaks. Unbelievable, in 1973 it would have the original exhaust, but it does. It's just because it's from California and it's dry. There is a leak here at the Y pipe, and there's a leak before the muffler, so that would need replaced, the intermediate pipe and muffler. Actually, you probably should have a new exhaust put on it. It's a single exhaust, it wouldn't be that expensive. But again, looking at the frame rails, how solid we are here, torque boxes, and back here, everything just rock solid. Very dry, nothing damp back here in the back. And you can see that there are new wheel cylinders on it, as well as looks like the brake hardware and brakes are all new. And as I mentioned, tires. Looking up in here, there's the inner quarter panel. I mean, just again, rock solid California. The gas tank has a new sending unit in it, and it works. And again, looking at the bottom of the frame of this car, there you are. Look up in the wheel wells, Bob. Again, dry, no rust. Here we are. Well, I'm going to show you, walk down the side of the car as well, and show you the bottom of the car from the outside of the body. And I'm going to walk around while Bob goes the other way. Okay, bottom of the car, you can see again the quarter panels are no rust in the quarters. In the back here, it's very solid. There is some rust here. There's some scale in here. It might actually be a hole whenever I pick away at it. Looks like that's the only rust on the car. In the bottom of the doors. But look at the pinch weld and the frame on this car. Just again, just dry as can be and solid. But there's the bottom of the door, which does have some holes in it. Okay. The lip on the inside is in nice shape, but the outside does have holes in it. The fenders are perfect. You can see that. You hear it, it's rock solid. Nice straight fender. And looking up inside the fender wells, there's that minimal rust proofing, but no rust, just very solid. So there you are. Look at the torque boxes. They rust out typically. They're just, again, solid as a rock. All right, so we're gonna get on the other side. You can see the front fender. Again, nice. Doesn't look like this car's been, nothing's been changed on it, really. We'll walk down this side. Again, on the fender. Nice fender. Inner fender. Again, no indication of any accidents. And you can see how nice it is up in the wheel wells. The bottom of this fender, again, is rock solid. Just some rust here on the paint. But solid, just rust, surface rust. Bottom of this door is, again, the pinch, the lip is very nice from the inside, but there is rust on the bottom of the door. And on this quarter panel, same way. It looks like there might be some rust here, but I can't really tell without picking away at it. And the back of the quarter panels are, again, very solid. I think there's a little bit of body filler right here in this area. Yeah, it looks like there is, but again, it's just a solid car underneath. All right, the back pan, there's a couple dents in the back balance. Here we can look up underneath the wheel wells. You can see how nice, again, and solid those wheel wells are. No rust in there. The back balance pan is dented. Not real bad, it's just got a dent right here. Not rusted out or anything. So that's the car. And it's gonna need some bumpers. So there you are.
Okay, closing up shop.
Well, get a picture of those sequential turn signals.